How's it going? I'm going to just go ahead and tell it like it is. I am frustrated with this DoorDash app, okay? Every time you turn around, they're changing something, moving something, putting it here, putting it there, okay? Pump the brakes, okay? Enough is enough, okay? I went to Denver on a vacation, came back, and the app is totally different, okay? Not for the better, but for the worse, okay? I thought it's supposed to be teamwork, make the dream work. Am I right? Okay? So that's DoorDash, that's the dasher, and that's the customer, okay? There's 3 factors in this, okay? So DoorDash got to get the app right in order for the dasher to be able to do their job productively to make the customer happy, okay? So this is what's going on that I'm frustrated about, okay? Let's get right into it, baby, okay? The thing is, they've changed the app. You know what? First, let me tell it like this. This is for the Android phones. I'm an Android kind of girl. I don't know if this is going on with the iPhone or not. So I'm speaking on behalf of the Android phone, okay? So the map has been crazy from the beginning, okay? The last couple of months, I've been dealing with it, putting me behind the building, put me behind apartment complexes, put me in a complex next door to another apartment complex, all because it's pinging in the wrong area, okay? So that's where my frustration comes in at, okay? Enough is enough, okay? So let me tell you what happened yesterday. I couldn't take it anymore. So I've been getting these warnings, okay? Hey, you're not at the right location, okay? It's mainly been happening at apartment complexes, okay? So I was going, actually, this was a building where all the apartments is inside this one building, okay? I got the code, looked at the picture. I said, oh, my first clue was that the picture was of a stairwell and the person's food. I said, why would they leave the person's food there like that? I found out why later on, okay? So once I got the code, I said, well, maybe they didn't leave the code so that way the customer can get, so the dasher can get to them to leave them the food. So this is what I'm thinking the whole time. So I put the code in to get in the door, fine. Made it to the floor, okay? So for purposes, I'm going to say the apartment number was 217, okay? So I'm on my way to apartment 217, okay? So now the GPS saying, as I'm getting farther to go to these apartments, which I've been here so many times because I do other gig apps, I know these apartments like the back of my hand, basically. So I knew where to go to get to this certain apartment, okay? So the GPS the whole time saying I'm getting farther away. You're farther away. You're farther away. So once I actually got to the apartment, okay, I'm up here double guessing. I said, wait a minute. Am I on the right floor? Yes. Am I at the right apartment? Yes. Is the GPS saying it's wrong? Yes. So this is what happened. So I'm double checking, okay, 217. Looking on the door, 217. Okay, so I back up. I always, when it's an apartment, I take a picture of the number, the doormat, the door, the frame, and if they have a Ring door camera, okay? All that's going to be in there, okay? So I make sure I take good pictures. Took the picture, getting ready to walk off like I normally do. Hey, got an alert. I said, oh, what's this? Are you sure you're at the right drop-off location? Because you're far away, but you do not have to call Dasher support. We can handle this right now. Basically what they were saying. I said, okay. So I kept on reading. It said, if the customer has a complaint about the order not in the right location, because you're pretty far from the ping where it says this apartment is supposed to be. So I say, yes, this is it. So by this time now I'm saying, okay, let me double check again. So I went double checked again, right apartment number. I'm at the right floor. Everything is right. Okay. So then it popped up a picture of the last DoorDasher that left this person's food on the staircase in the garage, okay? So it popped that picture up and then showed my picture right next to it and said, are you sure you at the right location? Now, this is the second time that it's time ticking while all this going on, because you know what they're saying, make your own time delivery. How am I gonna make my own time delivery if it's pinging way in the wrong, nowhere near where this woman's apartment was? Number one. Okay, it's pinging way over there. Now you got me second guessing myself. Now you got you got this app asking me all these questions when I'm trying to make this delivery in a timely manner. So what's going to happen here? The ripple effect is I got warned. If the customer complained, hey, you're not pinging in the right spot, you're way off from the right spot, you can get a violation. You know we can only get 3 before you deactivate it. Okay, so you got 3 times for this to happen and the customer to get wind of, hey, it's not pinging right. I say I ain't get my food. Hey, I can get some free food. You know what I'm saying? So this all boils down to DoorDash is trying to do control of how much money they spending on lost items, lost food, and things like that. I understand it. I get it. But fix the app so it can be productive for the dasher, and this is not falling on the dasher as we're in the wrong spot when we're in the right spot. And then now you're showing me a picture of the last dash when I realized what happened, where that was pinging at, where they took that picture. So they must have sent them the same message threatening them, hey, are you sure? Hey, this is going to happen to you. You're going to get violated. So they decided they didn't want to take the chance, went where it was pinging at, which was in the garage, in the staircase, took that picture. It said it was the right location. That's why I was double checking. Hey, are you sure you're here? Are you sure you're at the right spot? Are you sure you're at the right apartment? Because that's why it showed me the old picture and my picture and asked me again. Then it told me to go back and take another picture, make sure I get everything in the picture with it, which I had already did. So I backed up as far as I could get to the next person's door. I was back here like this, trying to take this picture. I want to get the walls and everything at this point. Okay, I'm trying to get it all. Okay, so finally took it. It threatened me again. I said, you know what? I'm done with this. Okay, yes, this is it. Yes, I'm done. But the moral of the story is we got to be on the same page here, in the same book. I'm in this book, DoorDash in this book, and we on totally different pages, totally different books. How can a dasher be productive? Okay, this is supposed to be teamwork. Let's get in the same book and on the same page, so that way we can all be productive, and this is not being frustrating and having us second guessing ourselves when we're correct the whole time. It's the algorithm and the app that's telling us this, and in reality it's wrong. This has been going on for, well, it started before I left, but when I came back, it was even worse because it had the apartment number, like I said, 217. It was like right there, you could barely see it, and then it had me take my picture. So it's showing you, hey, make sure you at this apartment number, which I was. But if you're making me second guess, and then the ping is wrong, it gotta be fixed. Fix the map inside the Android app, please, so I can be productive, I can make money, I can do what I need to do to put food on the table for my family. Y'all hit me up in the comments. Is this happening to you, your Android users and your newbies out there? Make sure you're double checking the address, because if they make you think you're in the wrong spot and you go to that ping and that ping is wrong, guess what? You're going to get a violation, okay? You're getting set up for failure. I don't want that. I want you to succeed, okay? I want all of us to succeed and make the money that we was trying to make in the first place, okay? So let's understand the concept of them trying to do control, just like they having you to verify all these items. But these these store employees are getting mad with that also. It's in the bag. Won't even check the bag, just telling you it's all there. So we taking their word. Like you said, we checking off that all this stuff is in there. And then when we get to the drop it off, the customer might say, hey, I didn't get this because the employee didn't even take the time to check. So that defeats the purpose to even do this check mark thing. Anybody can say, yes, it's there, and didn't even check, you know? So I understand the concept, but it's a bad concept. If you can't, if whoever you got designing this map inside this app, hire somebody from Are You Smarter Than the Fifth Grader. I'm pretty sure they could do a better job, baby. Okay? Y'all hit me up in them comments and let me know, are y'all tired of this app? I need to know, because I'm up to here. Your girl sweating. I'm running here. I'm running there. They got me second guessing myself when I know I'm right. Okay? So double check y'all app crew. Okay? Don't fall for the okie dokie. And until the next video, my friends, y'all stay safe out there. Y'all, whatever hopes and dreams you have in life, go out there and grab it and accomplish it. It's just waiting on you, okay? It's there waiting. Don't give up on your dreams, okay? Got to give you a motivational speech as well. But until next time, see you. Have an amazing day. Take care. Until we meet again. If Dora and Mr. Maps can do it, then so can you.